Honestly guys, I don't know how to come back to the place you haven't been more than a year, and I postponed it,
Postpone recording
this video. I postponed recording this video for more than two months. I just did a lot of other stuff and focused on other things than to recording this video and be ready to come back to YouTube. And I think that's the time for me being here, explaining why I was missing. What did I do? The most difficult part for me with any idea is to start, and 2 months ago I wanted to come back to YouTube to you guys, but I didn't do it, as you see. And now I'm sitting in front of the camera and recording this video, and for me this step is pretty big, and at the same time it's a small step because I have this huge idea which I have in my mind. But first things first, I'd like to tell you about what happened with me last year, why I've been away. The last year was not one of the hardest years of my life. It was the hardest year of my life because a lot of bad events happened with me. And in Russian we say that с тобой случилась жизнь, and when people ask you how are you, or they see you, they can say с тобой случилась жизнь, like life happens. Life happened. And yeah, the last year, in short, I had 3 moves from one apartment to another apartment. I have 2 deaths, 1 breakup, countless burnouts, 1 job quitting, and all these events happened in short period of time, and I couldn't recover from one event. Then another event happened with me, and that's why I just didn't recover from one event, and I needed more time than 1 month or 2 months. Have the whirlpool of feelings and emotions, and I just had to work with them in the time to find out what I really wanted, what these feelings and emotions meant. It was the year 2023, but also good things happened. I have been to Tajikistan, and I had been living there for 5 months. It's quite a lot. And also I went to Cyprus for 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks ago I came back from South Korea. I was surprised by this country, by people. I liked traveling through South Korea. Yeah, and it was cool. And now your turn to tell me about your last year. I see that there are a lot of new people here, so thank you for being with me, the old ones and the new ones. I will make useful content, but we will talk about it later. For now, please go to comments and write about your last year. What happened with you? It could be good things or bad things. Please just share these things with me. Last year I didn't practice speaking English, and I always had these thoughts that I want to speak English fluently. I think you know this thought maybe about Russian. You want to speak Russian fluently. I wanted to speak English fluently, and I challenged myself to practice speaking English for 90 days, and I show this process online, but it's not the point. The point is that I tried a lot of techniques, and by the end of this challenge I found the perfect techniques which worked for me really well, because I haven't practiced speaking English for a while right now. So the level of English you hear right now is I think it kept from that period of time when I had this challenge. So challenge worked for me, and I had this like greatest idea ever. If this challenge, these techniques worked for me, and I thought, what if these techniques also work for you when you practice Russian. And my question is, do you want to speak Russian fluently? Do you have this goal? So this is the first video after a long break, and of course I'm gonna continue make videos, but at the same time I will work on this not course but this structure I'm gonna share with you to help you with your speaking Russian, because I think it will be really cool. And now I have a lot of energy, I do a lot of tasks, and also I'm going to work on my channel on YouTube and help you with the Russian. And this week I'm gonna work on the structure, and then in the next videos I'm gonna share the structure with you and where it will be. It will not be on YouTube, that's for sure, because you have to open something, yeah, and practice what you see, the exercises. And I will think about where these exercises will be. I will do the hardest work, the most boring work in the world, and when I challenged myself I did this work by myself, and I just spend time to research, to find the right exercises, the right questions, and etc. I'm gonna do this work for you, and you will just have to open the exercises and just do these exercises. It's not grammar exercises, by the way. This course or program, I don't know how to refer to this idea, this project. It will be only about speaking Russian, because in my case the most difficult part for me in English wasn't grammar or reading or listening. It was speaking, because I couldn't speak for a long time. When I took IELTS exam, it included the speaking part. It was really the most difficult part for me, because I just couldn't speak, and not maybe, but I learned by heart the answers, and I just didn't know how to answer the questions. My pauses between words was the longest pauses ever, and yeah, so speaking part for me was the hardest. And I believe for you in Russian it could be the same. Thank you for following me on this channel, and by the way, I read your comments on YouTube, and I want to thank you for your kind words with the questions you asked me, because the support I got from you and I'm getting from you right now, it's huge. I appreciate your time, your dedication to Russian language, to learning Russian language. It's really cool, and I hope you feel my support as well, because I believe in each of you that you can speak Russian and to be fluent in Russian and do anything you plan to do, not only related to languages but with life as well. And also what I wanted to say, that I haven't practiced English for a long period of time. This is my first video in English that I'm recording in front of the camera. Sorry, I rehearsed my story before recording this video, but it was awful. It wasn't that smooth, that fluent as I wanted to be, because I haven't had enough practice. Practice is everything in any skill you want to improve, and that's why I'm gonna work on my English, and I wanna polish it to fluency level. I think you get this idea. Practice is everything, and I'm gonna help you with this practice. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, any thoughts, please write them in the comments, and in the comment section, and I will check it. Thank you so much.